Make sure to do the reading guide questions as you read this text with me. You can pause this recording at any time. Dr. Know-All, adapted from a folktale by the Brothers Grimm. Once upon a time, there was a poor peasant by the name of Crab. One day, Crab drove 2 oxen with a load of wood into town, where he sold the wood to a doctor. He received his money just as the doctor was sitting down to eat. When the peasant saw how well the doctor ate and drank, his heart longed for the same things. He asked if he too could become a doctor. Certainly, said the doctor, in no time at all. What do I have to do? Asked Crab. First, buy an ABC book that has a picture of a rooster in it. Second, sell your wagon and your 2 oxen and buy some clothing and other things that doctors use. Third, have a sign painted with the words, I am Dr. Know-All, and nail it above the door to your house. Crab did everything he was told to do. After he had doctored a little, but not very much, some money was stolen from a great and wealthy nobleman. Someone told the nobleman about Dr. Know-All. Because his name was Dr. Know-All, people believed that he must know where the money had gone. So the nobleman had his carriage hitched up, rode out to the village, and asked Crab if he was Dr. Know-All. Yes, I am. Then you must come with me and recover my stolen money. Yes, but my wife Greta must come along too. The nobleman agreed, and they all rode away together. They arrived at the nobleman's court just at mealtime, and the nobleman invited Dr. Know-All to eat. Yes, but include my wife Greta, he replied, and the 2 of them sat down behind the table. Crab and his wife had never dined with a nobleman at his court, but the peasant knew there would be many different courses of food. When the first servant brought out a platter of fine food, Crab nudged his wife and said, Greta, that's the first one, meaning to tell her it was the meal's first course. However, the servant thought that he meant, that's the first thief. And because the servant was indeed a thief, he took fright. Outside, he said to his fellow servants, the doctor knows everything. He said that I'm the first one. The second servant did not want to go inside at all, but finally he had to, and when he entered with the next course, Crab nudged his wife and said, Greta, that's the second one. This servant took fright as well and ran outside. It did not go any better for the third servant. When he delivered the third course, Crab said, Greta, that's the third one. The fourth servant brought in a covered platter, and the nobleman said that Dr. Know-All should demonstrate his skills by guessing what is contained. Crab looked at the platter, and seeing no way out of his dilemma, he said to himself, Oh, poor Crab. The fourth servant took the cover off the platter, and it contained Crab. Seeing this, the nobleman called out, If Dr. Know-All knows that, then he must know who has the money as well. The fourth servant grew very fearful and motioned to Crab to go outside. There, all 4 of the servants confessed that they had stolen the money. They offered to give it all to Crab, plus some extra, if he would not tell the nobleman that they stole his money. If the nobleman found out that they were thieves, they would all hang. They showed Crab where the money was hidden. Crab was satisfied with this, and he went back inside and sat down again at the table. My lord, he said, now I will look in my book to see where the money is hidden. Crab flipped through the book that the doctor had told him to buy. He was looking for the picture of the rooster. However, the 5th servant, who was also a thief, hid behind the door in order to hear if Dr. Know-All knew anything else. Crab leaped back and forth in his book, searching for the picture of the rooster. Not finding it, he said, I know that you are in there. Come on out. The man behind the door thought that Dr. Know-All was talking to him, and terrified, he jumped out, saying, The man really does know everything. Then Dr. Know-All showed the nobleman where the money was, but he did not tell who had stolen it. Thus he received a large reward from the nobleman and from the servants who had not been caught. His powers to find the money made Dr. Know-All a famous and wealthy man. Question 1. This question has 2 parts. First, answer part A, then answer part B. Part A. Read these sentences from the passage. When the peasant saw how well the doctor ate and drank, his heart longed for the same things. He asked if he too could become a doctor. Based on the passage, what does the word longed mean? A. Wanted very much. B. A great length in distance or time. C. Extended in distance. D. Of a particular length. Part B. Write a sentence that uses the word long in a different way. Answer the following question about both passages in this lesson. Which of these are true statements about both Swan's good luck and Dr. Know-all? Select all that apply. A. They are traditional folk tales. B. They take place in the Philippines. C. They take place long ago. D. They take place in Europe. Three. Complete the chart to compare and contrast the characters. Include the main actions of the characters and how their lives changed at the end. 4. This question has two parts. First, answer part A, then answer part B. Part A. Which of these makes sense as a theme for both passages? A. Kindness is always best. B. Persistence and hard work will be rewarded. C. People who are dishonest will always be punished. Or D. Success is sometimes a matter of being in the right place at the right time. Part B. Which details from the passage provide evidence for your answer to Part A? A. Swan tricks his mother into believing that he has special powers. Crabbe calls himself Dr. Know-all, so people think that he knows all. B. Swan won 14 boats of gold when his words were misunderstood for the right answer. Crabbe received a reward for accidentally getting a thief to confess. C. Swan's mother presents Swan to the prince. The doctor gives Crabbe advice. Or D. The prince asks Swan to guess what is in the golden ball. The nobleman asks Crabbe to guess what is on the covered platter.